Hello and welcome to day whatever of the quarantine, because I really don't care. I'm not keeping track. And since I'm technically at work, and this is technically a work video because I missed out on an opportunity that I usually have in class because we usually have live lectures for some of my more cogent and entertaining moments to exercise some of my wordplay. So one of the things I would have done this week that I didn't get a chance to because we weren't live is to talk about the byproducts of respiration. So cellular respiration, for those of you who don't know, is the process by which a living cell takes whatever food it consumes and then converts it into energy. And in the case of anaerobic respiration or anaerobic exercise, or if you are a prokaryote and don't have mitochondria, then that process diverts to a secondary process called fermentation. So up to that point, all food is broken down into its monomer subunits, and then those monomer subunits are broken down into a molecule, a 3-carbon molecule called pyruvate. And if you have a mitochondria, pyruvate then moves into the mitochondria and becomes acetyl-CoA. And if you don't have a mitochondria, then the pyruvate is fermented. So, and that is then a characteristic of the type of cell. So you are a eukaryote, which means you have internal cellular structure, and you ferment sugar, well, actually all food, but mostly sugar, down until it becomes the final product, which is called lactic acid, instead of metabolizing it completely down and producing carbon dioxide, to where all of it is excreted from you. Lactic acid is a waste product that accumulates then primarily in the muscle cells, which is where you notice it, and so you'll get what's called lactic acid buildup in your muscles, and it causes you to hurt. And at this point in class, if we had been live, I would have told them, because of course you forget when you're not live, and you're not thinking off the cuff, because you've done things ahead of time, to tell people this. Anaerobic exercise, weightlifting. So it is not inaccurate for weightlifters to talk about getting ripped in the gym. That is actually what is happening, because the lactic acid is not very soluble inside of your cells, and so it precipitates out and becomes a rock. And so as you continue to exercise, the muscle fibers move back and forth against this lactic acid and tear. So when you are working out anaerobically and your muscles are getting torn apart by lactic acid, you are literally getting ripped. Your muscle cells are actually ripping across the rock. So it's funny that we call it that, but it is actually accurately what is going on. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is a science minute because it's been 3 minutes. Hope you're enjoying your quarantine. Hope you're learning something and making use of your days. And we'll see you next time.